Okay, we on. Morning. Welcome back to another episode of Tie 24 Sports. Tie 24 Sports. You see the title, sponsored by EV Mox, Ev Mox. It's NFL Week 7. So let me hit you guys with the free picks. We got player props, we got bonuses. It's gonna be an action-packed show as always, man. I don't know if you guys saw the college football. You know, I'm presently surprised to see Georgia, but I also see Texas try to fight back in the second half. So it was a two-score game, 15-30. A lot of people complained about that pass interference. It was not pass interference, but they changed it. But it really wasn't. The wide receiver came into him, pushed off. He kind of grabbed, pushed back. That's not pass interference. They just fixed the call. But shout out to Texas and Georgia. Also, shout out to the Florida Gators. A new era is underway. They had 5 touchdowns by Jaden Ball, highly regarded rookie, freshman running back, but also DJ Lagway making big throws down the field. So the Gators are not back, but watch out for them next year. So watch out for the Gator team in 2025, and also watch out for them for the rest of this year. To get some upsets. So they will be going to the bowl games. They are 4-3 now. So they dropped that Tennessee game, or they would be 5-2. So I see the Gators moving ahead. Shout out to the Hurricanes as always. And then Ole Miss coming off a bye week this week. They'll be, I think, playing Oklahoma, I believe. So it's a lot going on in the SEC, ACC, and all over. But this is about the NFL. You see, follow on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at TY24 Sports. But the picks are the Bengals money line. We got the Vikings. We got the Bengals money line and -5.5. We got the Vikings -1 against Houston. Then we got a Green Bay. No, I'm sorry. The Vikings -1 against the Lions. Green Bay money line against Houston. That's gonna be a close one. Then we got the Eagles -2.5 against the Giants, just to be safe. This is a safe parlay, and that's another thing I'm gonna get to during the bonus part. We got Buffalo -6.5. So that's a touchdown at least against Tennessee. I know they're going to Mason Rudolph, but I still feel like, Josh Allen's too much. And then they got James Cook back. And I'm not sure if Amari Cooper will be playing because he's big time. Okay, along with those tight ends. Then you got Washington -2.5 against who's Washington playing? Carolina. So these are safe. I know you like, man, these lines, yeah, but we got to be careful, because these are all professionals. And then we got the Rams -2.5 against the Raiders plus bonuses. So I'm gonna give you guys a chance to put that in. I'm gonna leave that on the screen for a second. And while I'm leaving that on the screen, my favorite segment. Shout out to Yo Gotti. I love the gram because this is gonna be a short one. It's kind of early, so we're not gonna go to the injury report quite yet. But you guys just bear with me because we're gonna pull up the Instagram. And before we go to the NFL Instagram, let me show you what I want you guys to subscribe to. You see it right there. Tie 24 Sports. Our Tie Sports picks, that's old, but you can just go under Tie 24 Sports right here under the picture. Tie 24 Sports. You get upset alerts. I did the upset alert for this week. That's doing pretty well. College football. I'm going to do the NFL one right after this show. So I did the college football upset alert. I was right about a couple, Shout out to Tennessee beating Alabama, So you guys make sure you look up that Tie 24 Sports on Instagram. But now let's go to the world of NFL football. I know that's what you guys came here for. So as usual, we have an early bird game. Jacksonville and the Patriots are going to be playing over in Europe. I believe it's in London. Let me check. Yeah, I'm almost certain it's going to be in London. They love the international games. So this is today's slate. We got a international game at 9:30, I want to say. It's going to be on NFL Network. So if you guys have NFL Network, or even if it's like $6, you can get the NFL app on your phone. You'll be able to watch all NFL games that aren't on regular TV. So whenever it's like on Amazon, or if it's on any of those things, you'll be able to watch it on your phone. You just won't be able to watch it on the TV. You'll be able to watch it on the phone, a tablet, even a laptop. So, just invest in a nice little tablet. I got a tablet, so that's a workaround. The NFL trying to be slick and make it where you got to buy all these streaming services to see it on your TV. Just watch it on your tablet, watch it on your laptop. But at 9:30 on NFL Network, they will have the Patriots and the Jaguars. I'm not touching that one. You can go with the favorite, or you can go with Drake May and the Patriots. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch it. I wouldn't touch that with a flagpole. Like that's a scary game because both of these teams suck, but both of them have promising quarterbacks. So you just never know. We got the Bills and the Titans. We got the Texans and the Green Bay Packers. That's gonna be an interesting one. I want to see what's going on with the Raiders. Will they put Gardner Minshew back in? I feel like they will not win without Gardner Minshew, in my opinion. Aiden O'Connell is no Gardner Minshew. You got to take the good with the bad. I like Antonio Pierce, but I think he's being a little bit erratic. Either him or the front office. Gardner Minshew is your bridge quarterback. Let him have this year. I hate how they do Gardner. He wins a couple of games. He has one or two bad games. They take him out everywhere he goes. Jacksonville, Indy. I mean, he's been a Pro Bowler and all that, but he's faced so much adversity, and it's like, the Raiders need to look in the mirror as an organization because, they wasted a lot of guys' talent. That's why Devontae Adams decided to get up out of there. Also, the Colts and the Dolphins. I was gonna pick the Colts, but I feel like with Anthony Richardson playing, he's a turnover machine sometimes, but sometimes he makes big plays. The Dolphins pass rush can't take advantage of this guy. And as they're getting healthier, the Dolphins could possibly get an upset. So if you want to do a single bet, I would go with the Dolphins. I know you might think I'm going with my heart, but I'm actually going with my head. I wouldn't be surprised if the Colts win, but I can see the Dolphins upsetting those guys. And Tua will be back next week. I thought he probably should have waited another week, but he'll be back next week. We'll see how Tyler Huntley plays. Also, the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Jets. The reason why I'm staying away from this is because they got Russell Wilson playing at quarterback possibly for the Pittsburgh Steelers, or even Justin Fields. I just feel like, they got Devontae Adams, but I don't know what the Jets are going to do with Pittsburgh. I'm riding with the team that's been winning. Jets are if, the Pittsburgh Steelers are a definite thing. Now, with the game of the day, the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers, we all know the 49ers are the favorite. But I'm going to rock with the Chiefs till proven otherwise. I'm going to rock with the Chiefs until proven otherwise. Now, let's just scroll down. Okay, so it is in London, 9:30 on NFL Network. So you see, you got so that's not ETN. I don't know if ETN's not playing or not, whatever, but they got Bigsby from Auburn behind Trevor Lawrence for the Jaguars. And then they got they're not even showing the quarterback. They're showing the tight end Henry, and then they're showing Ramondre Stevenson that lost his job at the running back, and then he got it back. So it's going to be an interesting game at 9:30. I just wouldn't want to pick it. I wouldn't want to pick that, So this is the last game, I believe, of the London series. They've had this 3 weeks in a row. You had the Vikings and the Jets. That's where the coach got fired afterwards. Then we had the Bears destroyed Jacksonville, and then Jacksonville for a second week straight is in London. I don't know what's going on. I guess they don't want to go home. Now, this will be a big matchup. We talking about an NFC North matchup in a division where you got the Packers, the Bears winning. Then you got the top dog. One of my picks to possibly go to the Super Bowl, the Vikings, but also one of my picks to go to the NFC Championship, the Lions. So will this be a rematch? 3 times, including the playoffs, we're going to see. You got big-time Jared Goff. You got Amon-Ra St. Brown. But then you got possibly the number 1 or number 2 wide receiver in the league with Tyreek Hill once he gets his quarterback back. You got Justin Jefferson. Justin every Sunday Jefferson. Every Sunday he coming with it. Receiving yards, touchdowns, player props, Justin Jefferson. And then we got the renewed Sam Darnold. So we're going to see that on Fox at 1 o'clock. We're going to see that. They got a little promo for it. And speaking of player props, that's a good intro. I've had those regular picks up. Let's go to the player props. Y'all give a player props for giving y'all the best player props you're going to find. So we got Malik Neighbors for over. So when you see that O and you see that REC, that means receiving yards. Now, if it's a guy like that catches and rushes, then I'll put the wide D next to it so you'll know. That is not receptions. As long as it's over like 10, common sense is that's receiving yards. That's not receptions. Because when it's receptions, I just put probably CAT for catches. But REC for me is always going to be receiving yards. Okay, so um, Malik Neighbors over 72 receiving yards. We got Jordan Love over 247 passing yards. We got Amon St. Brown over 76 receiving yards. We got Saquon Barkley with a revenge game over the his Giants, his hometown team. Saquon Barkley over 80 rushing yards. Then we have Kyron Williams of the Rams for a touchdown. We got Kenneth Walker of the Seattle Seahawks for a touchdown. James Cook for a touchdown for the Buffalo Bills back from injury. We got Jamar Chase, another guy that comes every Sunday. Well, almost every Sunday. Justin Jefferson every Sunday. Jamar Chase, you never know when he's going to pop off. He's another Randy Moss. Okay, we got him, Justin Jefferson of the Cincinnati Bengals for a touchdown. Then we got the Detroit Lions, David Montgomery for the touchdown. I don't know if you guys ever seen that commercial, the Montgomery Flea Market. That's pretty funny. Then we got Justin Jefferson for a touchdown and for over 75 receiving yards. So I'm going to leave that up there. So we got Malik Neighbors over 72 receiving yards. Jordan Love over 247 passing yards. Amon St. Brown over 76 receiving yards. Saquon Barkley over 80 rushing yards. Kyron Williams over one touchdown. Kenneth Walker, one touchdown. James Cook, one touchdown. Jamar Chase, one touchdown. David Montgomery, one touchdown. And then we got Justin Jefferson for a touchdown and over 79 receiving yards. So you guys put those in, and we're going to continue to scroll and see what's going on in the world of the NFL. Okay, so now, another matchup, to look out for. And this is why I mentioned getting that NFL app on your phone, NFL Plus, for like $6. Because tomorrow night they're gonna have two Monday Night Football games. You're gonna have the main game on ESPN, which is the Bucks and the Ravens. That's a big time one. But on ESPN Plus, you'll only be able to get that on ESPN Plus or on that NFL app on your phone or on tablets or on the internet. What I want you guys to do is get that app or whatever. Because even on Thanksgiving, I think the Thanksgiving games are all going to be on national TV. I don't think they will put that on the app. But the day after the Thanksgiving, like last year, we had the Dolphin game where if you weren't in Miami or in New York, then you had to have Amazon Prime. I canceled Amazon Prime. I might get it back. But you guys got to send them donations. $TY Rebel 22. But anyway, if you get that $6 NFL app on your phone, you'll be able to see all those games that are on streaming services under one app. It's not even so much the money. It's that they got games on Peacock. They got games on ESPN Plus. They got games on Amazon. They got games on Paramount Plus. Most people, especially older NFL fans, they don't have time to be typing in their credit card for 4 or 5 different apps. I think the NFL, I think they're smart for having this the option for the NFL app for people to have it all in one place and just get you a tablet. It's better than a laptop. It's mobile. They got some tablets on sale because Black Friday's coming up. I like Samsung, but get whatever type of tablet you can. Get your little NFL app on there. You can watch Netflix on there. If somebody using the TV, it's something that's is useful and it's lighter than a laptop. Okay, now Mason Rudolph will be starting for the Titans. We actually said that earlier. So with no Will Levis today, but I still think that won't be enough for the Buffalo Bills, but it'll probably help them down the line because it helped them beat the Dolphins. But that was Tyler Huntley's first game. I don't think the Colts will have as much luck, but that's why it's not on the ticket. Okay, now this is a big time game. We got the Houston Texans and the Green Bay Packers. You got Jordan Love, you got C.J. Stroud, you got Reed, then you got Tank Dell, then you got what's this other guy's name? Dang, it's slipping past me for a second. Let me see if they have it in the comment section. Okay, so I'm gonna pull up the comment section. Well, no, I'm gonna pull up this player prop. Not the player prop. I'm sorry. This promotion for the game. Let me find that guy's name. It's Romeo Dobbs. Romeo Dobbs. So you got Romeo Dobbs and you got Stephon Diggs. So both of these teams have offense, they have defense, the running game. Now that Joe Mixon is back for the Houston Texans, it's just a lot going on, man. It's just a lot going on. But you gotta go with Green Bay at home. And I'm glad this is an early game. I'm used to Green Bay with the Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers days. You have to wait till 4:00. They not on the Jordan Love train yet. So this is an early game. We're getting treated to CJ Stroud versus Jordan Love. So man, shout out to CBS. I mean, I know we got the game on Fox with the Vikings and the Lions, but this is a big time game, man. The Texans and the Packers. This is big time football. So that's gonna be my show for the day. We're not gonna go on too much longer. I want you guys to put those picks in. Follow me on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter at TY24 Sports. Here's the player props. Now let me go back to the regular ticket. And again, I want you guys to do put maybe like $1 or $2 on your parlay. Leave the parlays alone. What I want you guys to do is round robin. It may cost a little bit more, but the reason why round robin is because let's say you got 10 picks and you hit on 8. You got 10 picks, you hit on 7. You got 5 picks, you hit on 2. You hit on 4 or 3. At least you'll get your money back so you can bet again. The worst thing is you miss a parlay because of one game and then you lost your $5. You lost your $10. That add up, and you don't want your wife and your spouse like, where that light bill money at? Where that water bill money at? Baby, I was betting, and dude down there, he told me he had a sure thing, and then my homeboy, nah, they don't want to hear that. We about making money, not losing money, even if you make money slower. So let's do the round robins. They start off at $10. You put $1 down on a 5 pick. That's $10 because that's $1 for 2 bets on all 5 of those. That's how I add up to 10. You might get 30 off of that, 20 off of that, fine. And as it increases, you'll be able to bet more. But let's start doing round robin. Stop losing money. I even went through that yesterday where you'll hit on 5 picks and miss 1 on the 6th pick. Come on, man. Let's round robin. But that's going to be my show for the day. I may come back later on. But shout out to you guys for following me on all platforms, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. I'm out.